The fear of rejection is something that we all have because we all have an ego. Our ego is a part of the mind which automatically defends us. It keeps us in check in ways. We all need an ego, and there's positives and negatives to our egos. In terms of what I'm doing with nonco, nonconformity company, day 23, hopefully you found us on day 7022 and you've come back to see how it all began when I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Really didn't know what I was going to talk about today. Can't launch a business or project every day, and we're mingling and sorting. I've got shed loads of work to do to catch up with these videos. Some people are watching, and I've got a bit of good feedback already. I've inspired some people to start thinking a bit differently about their lives. Some, yeah, a few positive nudges from a few people, and that feels nice. That feels nice because our ego likes that. That strokes our ego. It's like, I'm doing good. Oh, I'm doing some nice work. People say, you give a well done, pat on the back. Well done, Michael. You're doing good. But I think I've gone through a lot of emotions going through these videos and just committing to a daily video and sharing myself raw and honestly. And I mentioned in the Nonco Food Garden project a few videos ago about one of my teachers in Bali. His phrase was evolve or die, which some people feel it sounds a bit harsh, but it's just about going forward. He said, Michael, if you're not upsetting about 50% of the people most of the time, then you're not moving forward, you're not evolving, because 50% are going to love you, 50% are going to hate you. And that's what a good video, a good message is all about. It's here to push things forward, to push me forward, to push you forward, start you thinking in different ways, to push your mindset. Some of it might be uncomfortable, some of it you might disagree with, some of it you might agree with, but that's all good because that means things are moving forward. I'm not here to upset people, but it should upskittle a lot of your thoughts and ideas and beliefs, because we're just guilty of going along in life in survival mode and thinking we know everything about life and thinking we know how it's done, but we're just operating most of the time from everything that's come before us. And then a lot of the times we're fitting in with things around us and following a certain kind of way of thinking, which is all fine. It's all good, but it can get a bit too comfortable, and then people don't want to upset each other. People don't want to move forward. People don't want to evolve, and you can end up finding yourself just of going nowhere quite accidentally. So all I want to do with Nonco is inspire you to just start moving forward. And just from the couple of people that I've had some feedback that they started thinking differently, that's great. That's great. But I can't be here worrying about upsetting people. I'm here to evolve. I'm here to push myself forward, to then push you forward. That's what it is about. I don't want to get older in life and look back and think, shit, I wish I'd have done this, I wish I'd have done that. And life gets busy, I know that. Life's got really busy for me recently, but it's kind of pushed me to do this. And I just want you all out there to start looking forward into your life and looking forward in 10 years' time and think, if I keep going the way I'm going now, how's my life going to be in 10 years? Like, is it going to be any different? Is it going to be better? Is it going to be worse? Like, what can I be doing now to make in a year, 5 years, 10 years be the life that I want? You can't have it now, but the idea is to start thinking and designing it now and feeling good about going towards that. And then you can start moving towards that. It's a journey. We're here for a journey. When you, most people want to win the lottery and have all this money, and then what they're going to do, go to a beach, have some cocktails, be waited on. How many weeks are you going to do that before you're like, there's certainly got to be more to life here. You will become unsatisfied. Your soul, your purpose will be not nourished. That's why I've read a book on studied lottery winners, and most of them ended up worse off, unhappier, in debt several years down the line because they didn't know how to handle it. It's an energy, and it's a lot of people when they get money as well, even a bit of money, they'll just spend it very quickly just to return back to the comfortableness of what they're used to. So it's a push-pull thing that we're in here. If you want to strive to move forward in your life, it will be uncomfortable, but it's a push-pull. It's about getting comfortable with being uncomfortable half of the time, because it's a journey. It's like your house. If you have a house, if you have so much time on your hands and you're just cleaning and manicuring your whole house, then you're not really probably moving forward as much, because it's a house. It's to be lived in. My house, we've always got projects and things lying around and going on, and I like that. I like it to be clean and organized, but I like things going on. So it's being uncomfortable with it being not this perfect thing all the time, and that's what we need to do with life, riding the wave of uncertainty, daring to do different things, getting uncomfortable with ourselves, but also challenging the beliefs of the people around us. So we've got a lot of projects bubbling away here, and I'm still working a lot of them out, and I just hope to inspire some of you guys out there to just start pushing some things out there. Start talking to people. You don't need to spend any money. You don't need to set up a company. You don't need to set up a bank account. You don't need to spend any money on a website. You don't need to spend any money on branding, marketing, anything. Just take some of the things, think about your passions, think about what you want to do, think about some business ideas. Just start talking to people and testing them, offering them before you've got anything. That's what I'm doing. I'm offering them before there's actually much there. We have got some things there, but it's mostly not there. And I'm getting comfortable with being uncomfortable. So please get up off your chair, get out there and get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And we shall continue. We shall.